What is good, YouTube? It is 9:01 a.m. and we are reacting to Tom's new release, The Machine. It won't be 9:01 when I release this, but I am watching this right when it comes out. So let's hit it. Oh, please hit that like and subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,000, and you guys have been great helping me get close to that. So thank you guys. Let's hit it.
I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system.
Hey, I learned this about Tom. He's not Republican. I thought he was. He's not liberal. I knew he wasn't. He's just an American. I really like this so much. Because you all have told me this, and I love that he starts off the bat saying, listen, I'm neither of those. Don't put me in a box. We're going to start this over. Oh, I love this already. I love this.
I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system gon' suppress us all, they don't care about the cost. How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust, pumping propaganda through the...
He is throwing out some bars. He's on this Nazi Holocaust scheme, and he's like, listen, how they're here to suppress us, and, you know, how can we be a democracy when you have, you know, communists in charge? And this is true on both parties. He's saying he's not a Republican, he's not a Democrat, but he's talking about the machine, the system, how it's designed to oppress the people, because as Jesus said, a house divided against itself cannot stand. And look at how divided is our country? We're not standing very well, are we? I mean, yes, we're still a superpower, we're still there, but man, the internal fighting is going to break our nation. Oh, gonna kick this back again. Go, Tom.
How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust, pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race.
Oh, there's another bar. You're not on a plantation, but you're still a slave. We're a slave to our devices. Oh, I love my phone. We're a slave to our devices. We're a slave to what the machine tells us. I mean, facts, buddy, facts.
Screening straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race theory is indoctrinating children. Tell blacks they're disadvantaged, tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce division. If whites believe they have it easy, they will never help you fight the system. And now they burn in.
Yeah, so I don't know where I land with critical race theory. I honestly, I just don't know enough about it. But I don't believe, I guess it talks about systematic, in the systems, there's systematic racism. I don't know where I land on that. I don't have a lot of comments on it yet because I don't want to sound ignorant and I haven't done enough research on it.
Is indoctrinating children. Tell blacks they're disadvantaged. Tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce division. If whites believe they have it easy, they will never help you fight the system. And now they burning books in untraditional ways. They just traded newspapers for the digital age. Now the facts can be deleted with no physical flames. They just change the information and the truth gets erased.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's something to that. I know that it's very easy to delete history when it's all digital. And yeah, we got to be careful with that stuff. History is there to teach us some very important lessons.
For the digital age, now the facts can be deleted with no physical flames. They just change the
By the way, Nova, talking to you, Nova. It's great video work. Love it.
Information and the truth gets erased. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican.
I'm gonna kick that back to hear the chorus again.
The government hates us, have us and all the media woke, not awake. And the truth gets erased. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know.
Did he just say they keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke and not awake? That's a bar. That's a bar.
They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake.
The system has failed us and the media is fake. I think that's what he said.
System has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Progressive and traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go.
I mean, he's got some facts there. I'll tell you something. I do label myself as a liberal, not because I want to put myself in a box, but to open up dialogue because, and I do this intentionally because people are like, why are you listing yourself as a liberal? Because I do lean more in that direction, but I don't vote based on party lines. I vote based on my conscience, based on what I know, based on the research I've done, based on my experiences, based on, where I'm at in my life and what things are important to me, which I think all Americans ought to do, not just vote party lines. Let's go back and see what he says here.
And traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual.
Yeah, so he's talking about these labels, left and right. They're designed as really they're hitmen to hit each other. And I've talked about this in the past, how, we stereotype a community that's different than us, and then we throw grenades at them, and it's not a human face. It's a stereotype, right? So we say all libs, all Republicans, and it's easy to hate a title versus the people behind it, and it's very easy to do some more damage that way.
I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Progressive and traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself.
True.
Go ahead and vote, cause both the parties are the same side. Two teams, one coach, controlled by the same guys, left wing.
I believe that. We've said this my whole life. We always wanted to vote for the lesser of two evils. You pick the best based on your conscience and the information that you have, but it is two sides to the same coin. Tom's just talking truth here.
People red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go ahead.
Sorry, and I find it interesting that he's doing this song right after he did the Facts song with Ben Shapiro. It's actually a really good balance. I wonder how much hate he's gonna get for this. I know people just love to hate from their keyboards. Man, I get hate for stupid reasons. For my teeth. Whatever. Things you can't control.
Blue divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go ahead and vote, cause both the parties are the same side. Two teams, one coach, controlled by the same guys. Left wing, right wing, both help the same bird fly. Brainwashing everybody at the same time. The internet was once a place that we could get our facts from. Now it's been monopolized, it's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me...
Snap. I mean, you have to dig for truth. And what's interesting, like I've mentioned before, I've been to a lot of countries, and the information that you get outside of those countries is so much different than the information that you get in here. And each country has their own bias. They all have their political agendas, all of them.
Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me break this down for you, simple as I can, Kate. They use social conditioning to put you in the rat race. It doesn't matter if you're first or third or if you're last place. You're still a rat, and they're the cats who kill you so you can't escape.
Oh, dude, that is such a bar. Tom's spitting out bars. They've got you in the rat race. You're the rat. They're the cat. They're gonna kill you whether you're in first place or last place. Dude, he's spitting truth. He's spitting truth. See, it's the invisible enemy, and it's not each other. We've got to stop fighting each other.
They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us, and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. I am just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that's thinking critical. They kill us.
This is the third time that he said he's not a Republican, he's not a liberal. He must be being called out a lot for being a Republican. I called him out for being a Republican, and I will own the fact that I was wrong. Uh-oh. A liberal said they were wrong. Hey, I mean,
I am
true.
not Republican, I am not a liberal. I am just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that's thinking critical. They kill us or they lock us up for nothing like we're criminals. Divide us because they know that unified we are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda is controversial, but promoting guns and liquor in our music is commercial. They're confused.
Facts. 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 Facts.
We are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda is controversial, but promoting guns and liquor in our music is commercial. They're confusing us for pronouns they made up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. School teaches you to...
Hey, I said that yesterday, Tom. I know you wrote this before I said that, but I'm gonna take credit for that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you know, and here's the thing. I have, again, I've mentioned it 1,000 times. I have no issues with pronouns. They don't trigger me. You know, call me what you want, like I said yesterday, but just don't call me late for dinner. Dude, and some of you guys said that, so you guys had some insight. Oh, I know some of you guys were on the, were able to see the song, you were able to see it early. I didn't see it early, so.
promoting guns and liquor in our music
Are we and Tom on the same page on some stuff? Wow, that's crazy.
is commercial. They're confusing us for pronouns they made up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. School teaches you to learn and never teaches you to think. So you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free.
Yeah, you know, there's some truth to that too. Like, you know, I've never understood why schools, you know, like new math, or even I understand like we have to do certain things to exercise our brain, but I've never understood why don't we spend more time learning like how to balance a checkbook in school and practical things like how to run a household, how to pay your bills, you know, how to, you know, manage, you know, certain things in life, certain life skills that you need, how to manage like, you know, a medical network and looking through providers, how to pick which field you want to do outside of college, like, you know, for those who want to be in certain trades, or how to manage keeping a job and those. I think that stuff would be really important to learn in school too. I've never understood why those things aren't offered. I know they were offered a little bit, you know, you have like homemaker classes and cooking classes, but it's so far and few and in between. And again, he says it teaches you to it gives you information, but information alone isn't enough. It doesn't give you the wisdom how to discern the information.
It up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. School teaches you to learn and never teaches you to think. So you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free. Can't you see that's how they want you to act? That's called.
And I love what he says here, because I've said this before. Well, I don't know if I said on here. They give you the information and they have you practice what they preach, right? You're not practicing what you preach, you practice what they preach.
Teaches you to learn and never.
This song isn't controversial at all, in my opinion. I'm sure it'll come out that way, but it's just not.
Teaches you to think, so you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free, can't you see that's how they want you to act? That's called conforming to the norm, you don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or left-wing or right-leaning. I took the red pills because that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted, they both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy.
I gotta hear that again. I missed some of the bars because I was watching Nova's incredible video.
Left wing or right leaning, I took the red. They want you to act. That's called conforming to the norm. You don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or.
Yeah, you don't need freedom to conform. You just conform. Funny, my Bible says in Romans 12:1, do not be conformed to the things of this world, but be transformed. How? By the renewing of your mind, by thinking. Biblical truth. So just throwing it out there for those of you
conforming to the norm,
like
you don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or left wing or right leaning. I took the red pills because that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted. They both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake.
Great song, Tom. Great video, great song, great message, you know. And I don't disagree with pretty much everything he said on here as a liberal. There are some exceptions though. I would say, like, I do know, and this is far and few and in between because it's not everybody, but I do know I know some people personally who have gotten into politics with the right motives and the right intentions. They're there to try and help. Not everybody is there to help, and I think over a long period of time in politics, you get skewed, and then you start to buy into, the platform that you're on. But there are some people with good motives in there. Again, not everybody. It's a great video. Thank you, Tom. I'm playing it to the end, even the last second, just in case. Okay, that's the last second. So, very good video. Thank you for that. I don't know what's up with these hats, though. Yeah, so there you go. A liberal's view on this video, The Machine. So, thank you, Tom. Thank you, Nova. Thank you, those who are reacting to my videos. If you guys can hit that like and subscribe button, it would mean a lot to me, and I appreciate you all. Thank you. God bless you.